So Natalia accuses Lomov of unneighborly attitude. According to her, Lomov was behaving in a very despicable manner, and he was not at all behaving like a neighbor, because he was trying to gift a piece of land to her which actually belonged to Natalia. Lomov. Now Lomov is also angry. Then you make out that I am a land grabber. To grab means to take something forcibly, to occupy something by hook or by crook. কোনো কিছু গায়ের জোরে অথবা বেআইনিভাবে দখল করে নেওয়া তাকে বলা হয় to grab. A person who does it is called a grabber. So you make out that I am a land grabber. That means Lomov asks Natalia if she thinks that he is in the habit of grabbing the land of others. He is in the habit of occupying others' land illegally. আপনি কি বলতে চান যে আমি অন্যের জমি বেআইনিভাবে দখল করি? Madam, never in my life have I grabbed anybody else's land, and I shan't allow anybody to accuse me of having done so. Addressing Natalia with respect, Lomov asserts that never in his life he has taken possession of the land of others illegally. বেআইনিভাবে অন্যের জমি আমি কোনোদিনই দখল করিনি. And he also says that he would not allow anyone to cast this slur on him. Slur মানে কলঙ্ক. এই বদনাম আমার উপরে আসবে এটা আমি মেনে নেব না. According to the law, he would not allow anyone to cast that slur on him. Quickly steps to the carafe and drinks more water. Carafe means glass container. There is water in it. As I have already said, Lomov is excitable by nature, and whenever he is embroiled in an argument, he becomes excited and becomes thirsty. He steps to the carafe and drinks more water. Oxen meadows are mine, and he asserts that the oxen meadows belongs to him. Natalia Stepanovna, it's not true. They are ours. And Natalia would also not budge from her stand. To budge from one stand, মানে নিজের অবস্থান থেকে সরে যাওয়া. Natalia would not budge from her stand. That means Natalia would not change her opinion. Natalia asserts that the meadows belongs to the Chubukov family. Both have, at least Lomov has totally forgotten why he had come to Chubukov's house. He had come to give a marriage proposal. He has totally forgotten it. An amnesia in this regard has set in. একটা বিস্মৃতি এসে গেছে. Now he is involved in a controversy over the possession of a land, because marriage in feudal Russia was looked upon as a means of furthering one's economic stability. It was not based on love, sincerity, kindness, and other noble virtues. Actually, Lomov wants to marry Natalia not because he has fallen in love with her. No, he wants to marry Natalia because Natalia's father Chubukov is a wealthy landlord. So when Natalia says it's not true, they are ours, Lomov asserts mine. That means Lomov says that the oxen meadows belongs to him. Natalia, it's not true. I will prove it. I'll send my mowers out to the meadows this very day. Mower. What is meant by the term mow? To mow means to cut grass. ঘাস কাটাকে বলা হয় to mow. The person who does it is called a mower. So Natalia says that she would send her mowers to the oxen meadows on that day, and she will cut grass of the meadows, and that will prove that the oxen meadows belongs to her. It will prove that she is in possession of the Oxen Meadows. So how does Natalia want to prove that Oxen Meadows belongs to her family? She would send her Moors to the meadows to cut grass. And once they cut the grass, it would be proved that the meadows belongs to their family. Lomov, what? Lomov cannot believe that Natalia can take this extreme step, that she can send the Moors to the Oxen Meadows. That's why he questions what? Natalia, my Moors will be there this very day. And Natalia reiterates what she has said. Reiterate means to say again. Natalia reiterates what she has said. She says that she would send her Moors to the Oxen Meadows. And she would send it that day. Lomov, I'll give it to them in the neck. To give someone in the neck, that means to expel someone. And Lomov said that if Natalia had the impertinence to send her Moors to the Oxen Meadows, then he would, with his men, expel them from the Oxen Meadows. যদি নাতালিয়া তাদের লোকদের পাঠায়, সে তাদের বের করে দেবে। Natalia, you dare means have enough courage to do something. আপনার এত সাহস। That means Natalia is very much aghast to find that Lomov will send away her men. Lomov would give her men in the neck. So she is also very much angry and insulted to hear this, that her men would be expelled. তার লোকদের বের করে দেওয়া হবে। So Natalia is angry and insulted. Lomov clutches at his heart. To clutch at means to catch hold of tightly. Lomov catches hold of the left part of his chest tightly. সে তার বুকের বাঁ দিকটা চেপে ধরল। Oxen Meadows are mine, you understand? Mine. Now, as I have already said, Lomov is a hypochondriac. A hypochondriac is a person who imagines that he is suffering from different ailments. যে সবসময় ভাবে তার বিভিন্ন রকম অসুখ করেছে, তাকে বলা হয় hypochondriac. Lomov was a hypochondriac. He always thought that he suffered from palpitations, he suffered from this, he suffered from that. So now, in the excitement of the argument, Lomov thinks that he feels a pain in the chest. তা সে ভাবছে তার বুকে যন্ত্রণা হচ্ছে। So he clutches at his heart. But at the same time, the fun is that when a person is feeling pain at his heart, if a person really feels cardiac pain, কারো যদি সত্যি হার্টে ব্যথা হয়, that person cannot think about his property. But Lomov clutches at his heart, but at the same time he asserts that Oxen Meadows belongs to his family. Natalia, please don't shout. You can shout yourself hoarse in your own house, but here I must ask you to restrain yourself. Natalia reminded Lomov that he was not in his house and he was behaving in a very bad and rude manner. Natalia asked Lomov not to shout. She reminded Lomov that one can shout in his own house. To shout oneself hoarse, that means shout so loudly that one croaks. এত চিৎকার করা যে গলা ধরে যাওয়া। One can shout oneself hoarse in his own house. আপনার নিজের বাড়িতে আপনি চিৎকার করতে পারেন। But Natalia orders Lomov to restrain himself. To restrain means to control. To control himself because he is in the house of another person. Lomov, if it wasn't, madam, for this awful, excruciating palpitation, if my whole inside wasn't upset, I would talk to you in a different way. Lomov admits that he has been behaving in an awful manner. He has been shouting, he has been insolent. But why is he behaving in that way? Because of his palpitation. Palpitation means rapid heartbeat. Rapid heartbeat. হৃদস্পন্দন দ্রুত হওয়া। So as Lomov suffers from this awful palpitation, Awful means terrible, excruciating means severe, marattok, as he has been suffering from this terrible palpitation, that his whole inside was upset. He was very much indisposed. He was feeling very much out of sorts. ভীষণ শরীর খারাপ লাগছে, and that was why he was talking in that manner. If he had not been ill, he would have talked in a different way. শরীর খারাপ না হলে আমি অন্যভাবে কথা বলতাম. Yells. To yell means to shout. Suddenly he shouts, "Oxen meadows are mine. Natalia, ours. Lomov, mine. Natalia, ours. Lomov, mine." And they go on arguing, they go on shouting over the possession of the piece of land. The marriage proposal has gone astray. বিবাহের প্রস্তাব এখন শুরু হয়ে গেছে. They are now locked in a severe, very terrible quarrel over a piece of land. So you read up to this point, I will send you the questions. Prepare.